Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's the long lost pals. We know how to make a living. It's the long lost pals. Always taking what we're given. It's the long lost pals. Woo.
What is that?
What is 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton?
Yeah, I'm not a big. My parents aren't from the South. I don't know much Dolly Parton, to be honest.
Oh my God. Well, welcome to Long Lost Pals.
Nice goblet. Welcome to Long Lost Pals, a show of segments, episode 12. A dozen. A lot of good things come in 12s. Beers, donuts, oysters, and now this show. Welcome to episode 12. I'm Joey.
I'm Karrin.
We're gonna get it on and cracking. We're gonna start with our bottom five segment, which is a segment where we do a thing that's not as popular as what other people do, where they do their top five things. You can't fix it right now. We do our bottom five of a given category. And this week we are doing bottom five alcoholic beverages. And this week you are going first with bottom five alcoholic beverages. And you are on the clock, Corinne.
All right, boom. Number one, I'm going with an Aperol Spritz. Look, I'm sick of the propaganda. It's cute to take pictures with. It's a cute little fucking cocktail, but it's flavorless, just like most of the shit that comes out of fucking Europe. I'm sick of them. Fuck that. I'll just take the Prosecco by itself. That's number five. Number four, it's going to shock some people. I'm going to go with an old fashioned. If you know me, you know I love whiskey. Every old fashioned that I had, because I was like, ooh, an old fashioned that has whiskey in it. Disgusting. It's whiskey mixes so well. I don't know what the formula for that drink is. I'm just gonna boil it down to it doesn't work and they're all fucking nasty. So that's number four. Number three, going with a Bloody Mary. Do you like Bloody Marys?
Absolutely.
It's a fucking appetizer. Like it comes with a whole fucking meal in the glass. Like what? This isn't a fucking drink. Number one. Number two, it's full of all of this random shit. Like who the fuck is eating celery while they're drink
Figure
celery
out a
and
way to toss that.
fucking exactly celery and olives is a fucking charcuterie board. Fuck off. I'm not drinking goddamn Bloody Marys. Nobody's drinking those. Fuck off. Okay, number two. Gotta go with a pina colada.
Um,
This is just because I don't like fucking coconut. And those are overwhelmingly coconutty.
you like
If it
getting
was
caught in the
like
rain?
if it was like a if it was like a splash of maybe like a hint of coconut, fuck no. It's all coconut. I love a cute little frozen bev as much as the next girly in the middle of the summer. I'm sorry, pina colada is just not for me. Give me a daiquiri of some sort. Which brings me to number one. This is going to get a target on my back. Margaritas.
Mm.
They are so fucking strong. Everywhere you go, you're drinking a strong ass margarita. Do you know why that is? Because they're made with tequila.
Mhm.
Do you know something about tequila? It doesn't mix well with anything because it's disgusting. Margarita is just another fucking thing. I'm sorry. Like I said before, give me a daiquiri. Don't want a fucking margarita because they're disgusting and overwhelmingly full of fucking tequila. Sorry. That's my bottom five. I can't even see the timer. Oh, oh fuck yeah, I'm good.
Now
my my
you actually
notes were my notes were covering the timer.
you actually spent a lot of time on like the last one too, and like you were like you had like 45 seconds left. You like put a lot of time. I got a couple thoughts. For one, Bloody Mary is delicious. I'm also a big michelada guy. You said the other day you don't like spicy things, and I'm with you. You don't need the celery. You don't need olives. I give my olives away. You can toss that celery to a goddamn horse or somebody who likes to eat that shit.
You don't even like them.
I like the beverage. I don't like the shit that comes on top of it. First of all, celery is so trash. We don't need to get onto that because celery is just
You know what? Bottom five
it's so
vegetables.
long. Yeah,
Bottom five vegetables.
yeah, yeah. That'd be so boring.
Soon to come. Soon to come. Bottom five vegetables.
Margaritas are delicious because I love tequila. And then there was one more that you said that I was offended by. It was like
Old
three.
fashioned
Nah.
pina colada.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna ask if you like making love at midnight because I asked if you like getting caught in the rain. Anywho, I will move on to my bottom five, which per the usual is quite different from yours. Before I get started, I just want to specify something real quick. There might be some scenarios that are discussed in this portion of the show, and I'm not here to confirm or deny whether I am the person in these given scenarios. Okay, first, honorable mention, I'm going vodka. You might as well drink hand sanitizer, but now let's get to my bottom five. Five, I'm going with mixed shots of any kind. Whether you're drinking like any type of Vegas bomb, or you're drinking a Jaeger bomb, or you're drinking a as a Starfucker, or you with a weird name, funny
Sex
mental
on the
image,
beach.
or you're drinking or you're drinking a green tea shot. The second I taste that nasty ass sugar and shit taste in my lips, I know my hangover is going from maybe a slight headache to I'm gonna be curled up in a ball with so much anxiety that I want to end it all the next day. They're disgusting, not for me. Number four, I'm going with Jameson. There was a period of time from 2013 to 2016 where every time I went on 6th Street, somebody was always trying to buy me a Jameson shot. And I'm a man of respect, a man of honor, so I would always accept that Jameson shot. And you know what I do immediately after? I power walk my bitch ass to that bathroom and throw that shit up. It didn't matter if it was my first drink or my 20th drink. It didn't agree with me. It's disgusting. Never take Jameson as a shot. It's number four. Number three, I'm going with white wine strictly for the PTSD factor. My mom was a classy woman, not as classy, I guess, in the early 1990s. So there used to be times where I'd be going, get ready to go to bed as a little tyke. My mom would have white wine in like a plastic cup, not like a red Solo cup, just a plastic cup. I'm thinking it's water. I'm a little kid about to go to bed, take a big swig of it, spitting it all over the place. To this day, I can't stand the smell nor the taste. I'm not doing white wine. That's number three. Number two, I am going with Four Locos. You should never combine an energy drink with alcohol. It was a weird time here from about '09 to about 2011. You're getting like a weird buzz where you're hyper, but you're also drunk. And somebody, maybe me, maybe somebody else, might have gotten in an aggressive argument with a Hispanic lady in a Tex-Mex parking lot at 3 in the morning. Either way, number two. And number one, I am going with Jungle Juice, or I'm going with Trash Can Punch, whatever it is. First of all, Everclear should be outlawed. That shit should be used for Molotov cocktails and nothing else at this point. Like, why is anybody drinking this shit? Something bad's always going to happen. And who knows? You might end up crying and punching the wall and getting thrown in the car while wearing an oversized referee costume. Could be you. That's my number one.
The only thing that I can think of for like the jungle juice is all them Greek parties where people were just fucked up. And look, we can change that white wine PTSD. We can change that. Your mom is a queen, first of all, for just having a plastic cup. Shouts out to her
Not anymore.
because you don't. She doesn't drink anymore.
No, she's always been classy, in my eyes, but a little more
Queen,
classy now.
I'm gonna raise my white wine to her right now. Queen in my goblet.
Yeah.
All right,
All
wait,
right.
who's going for Freaky Friday? We're doing Freaky Friday next.
We are doing
You?
Freaky Friday next,
You're
and
going
Freaky
first.
Friday is where we discuss who we'd like to switch lives with in a given category. Freaky Friday style, Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis, and this week we are doing NFL players, Karrin. And my question for you is this: I'm going first. What is the best position in football?
Ooh, best position. I would say like corner or linebacker.
It's very random. That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is you would like to be the backup quarterback. You know why you'd like to be the backup quarterback? Because you get
Please,
paid, you get the
please
glory.
don't tell me that you're gonna go for fucking Kenny Pickett because that will kill me right now.
Absolutely not. So you get the fame, you get all the quarterback perks, but you also don't end up with the CTE. You can walk when you're 60 years old. I'm going with Chase Daniel, the most successful backup quarterback of all time. So he was the man in high school, the man in college. And then he gets to the league, played in the league for 14 years, Corinne. You know how many games he started?
Hmm?
Five. So you know who's going to have a long, healthy life? Lord willing, Chase Daniel. You know who has $42 million dollars? Chase Daniel. You know who made almost $10 million dollars per game started? Chase Daniel. You know who made almost $4 million per touchdown throw? Chase Daniel. 9 touchdown passes in his career, 14 years. Won a Super Bowl his first season. He peaked early. It's all gravy after that. He's backing up Drew Brees for the Saints. Nothing else to go for at this point. And you're in the league long enough, people are just going to hand you analyst jobs and shit like that. So he's also set for life. 42 mil playing plus whatever he's getting now. Why would I want to play when I don't got to do shit but go to practice? Chase Daniel, my Freaky Friday.
You know what? I'm realizing that a lot of your Freaky Fridays are just how you can get through life doing as little as possible. Like you're just like, what? Because I'm surprised you didn't say a kicker. I'm surprised you
A lot of
didn't
pressure.
say my guy is Chris Boswell. Easy job. You get tackled once in a blue moon. When you do get tackled, you get a rough in the kicker and you get 15 penalties on that motherfucker. Like, what? You went even lower than kicker. You went for a backup quarterback.
Can I tell you something, Corinne?
Let's hear it.
As somebody who, can overthink at times, kicker, awful position for me. Are you telling me with the game on the line, you want to line up to kick a game-winning field goal? No, thank you. Most
Too much
anxiety
pressure.
inducing
Too
position.
much pressure for you.
Yeah, I'd rather be the starting quarterback than the kicker. Are you kidding me?
Speaking of, roll the fucking timer. Let's get into my Freaky Friday NFL player. I'm going with fucking MVP for Super Bowl 2025, Jalen Hurts. Ooh,
You
go
say
Eagles.
25?
Yeah, 2025. Didn't even they
Oh, I
won
think
this
it's Super Bowl 25. I was like, girl, we're way past that. Sorry, keep going.
no, 25, 25, 2025, 2025. All right. So boom. First of all, stands on business. Did not go to the White House, right? Period. Number two, beat the shit out of Mahomes. Can't respect anybody more for doing anything other than beating the shit out of Patrick Mahomes, which he fucking did. Married his college sweetheart. Very much in love. Beautiful couple. We love to see it. Number four, he's getting that bag. His contract has him getting like 50 a year. He's got a pretty face. That guy's living life. I don't even need all the time. All I had to do was say Jalen Hurts and wrap the timer up. That's it. Jalen Hurts. He's fucking winning right now.
He is. First of all, he's got a pretty face.
Good looking
Very,
man.
very true.
He look, he don't got waves like this, but you know what?
One knock. I'll turn the timer off because there's no need for it since you finished early. um, I I don't know about the goatee, man. For such a handsome guy, the goatee's always a little questionable for me.
He
And
makes it work though.
I mean, he does, but he also doesn't have to make it work. He could just like either grow a beard or shave it off or just get the mustache. Also, the Kangol hats. What's up with that? Not a fan of the Kangol hats and the hoop earring like he's Michael Jordan in 1992. Is he out there wearing big ass jeans too?
Look,
I
look,
don't
look.
know.
You're not understanding the '90s fine that he's perpetrating. Right? He's bringing the '90s back.
Michael Jordan wasn't 90s fine. Michael Jordan couldn't dress in 1990, and Michael Jordan can't dress now. Them big ass
Michael
pants he's
Jordan.
wearing. Not like a
Michael Jordan
fashionable big pant.
definitely wasn't.
Yeah,
But
them
not
Steve
all,
Harvey ass
Michael
suits
wasn't
he's
the only
wearing.
guy who had a hoop in his ear in the fucking '90s. Look, just
Pretty
give it
much.
a check. Look, you can be jealous, okay? That's okay. But what we're not gonna do is discredit how good looking that man is.
Oh,
As
very
a
handsome. Very,
lesbian,
very, very handsome. As a straight male, very handsome. I agree. I'm just saying,
that's all I'm saying.
proof's in the pudding. But I'm
It,
just saying,
the pudding is that you can't pull off a Kangol hat. That's what I'm feeling
the
like.
pudding is that the pudding can be more, or the proof in the pudding. What I don't know where I was going with this. The pudding could be more delicious if the pudding didn't have a goatee. All right, now we're going to move on to our. That's called delicious. Okay. We're going to move on now to our boomer moment of the week, which gives us a chance to complain about something that has pissed us off. And Karrin, you have the floor. What had pissed you off?
Bro, you know what pisses me the fuck off? And this is shared responsibility. When cops pull people over in the most inconvenient places. If it's a 4-lane road, two on each side, and a cop stops somebody, that whole lane is done. I'm just like, okay, if a cop gets behind you on the feeder, don't stop on the fucking feeder. Drop down to 5 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour. Let the cop know that you're going to pull into the next fucking gas station. You got a car fucking lineup for a mile because neither of y'all have two fucking brain cells because the cop should be like, hey, I'm going to follow you 100 feet up to, fucking Shell or whatever the fuck. Get the fuck out of the way. What are we doing? Now everybody got to stop And of course, I'm gonna look because what's going on over here. But like, goddamn, get the fuck out the way. I wouldn't be looking if you wasn't stopping traffic for a fucking hour. That's all I'm saying. This should be getting on my nerves, bro.
Like
Everybody use your heads. Let's use our heads, okay? If a cop's pulling you over, get the fuck out of the way.
you got to get a quick glance though. You got to get a quick glance to see what's going on.
Oh, I'm gonna look.
Yeah. You know what I don't like is when like there's like a minor traffic thing it appears and there's like it's usually in small towns and there's like six cop cars. I'm like, bro, you don't need to bring out the National Guard for this traffic
Bro,
stop. Like
that shit is hella. It's like, don't y'all have, and they don't.
this
Don't
is
y'all
where
have anything better to do?
this is where my tax dollars are going. Um, my complaint,
Let's hear it.
uh, landlords. Okay, so I am a renter. We typically rent houses because we have a dog who needs a backyard. Why do all landlords suck big balls? Like, I don't understand. Like, have some pride, first of all, in your house. I know you're not living in the house currently, but have some pride to take care of that shit. Why does every place I go, every place I live, have a whole bunch of shit wrong with it? My first place, I remember we moved into California. We like tried to plug something into the socket. The first day shit just started falling out. And the thing about landlords is they're always trying to tell you what you need to do to fix it. Oh, you can buy this, bitch. I don't need to buy anything. First of all, I just moved in here. You should have fixed this shit. The house I'm currently living in got a big ass hole in the wall leading into the garage. I could have critters and shit crawling in there. And then he does this temporary ass fix. Haven't seen the man in 3 weeks, but best believe they're coming when the rent is due. We had a mold problem in our closet. He's like, oh, well, you can just scrub this off. Bitch, I'm not scrubbing anything off. You're the landlord. This is your house. I'm paying you. I'm paying your mortgage. Have some fucking pride. God.
Woo, shit. Your chest and I look. I empathize. They fucking suck.
I
I'm
just,
on your side, brother.
I'm like, oh, goddamn, like eventually you're gonna want to sell this shit. Are you just gonna fix everything at once? Because like right now, you gotta be
I'm
living in.
screaming at the outlet falling out.
I was so hot. Shit, you're plugging your phone. Well, you can buy these things where you can plug it in. There's like 6 out. I'm like, I shouldn't have to buy anything, bitch. This should just work. All right, now we're gonna move into quick news. Quick news is where we cover 5 news topics for the week. Current events that range in variety, and I believe, Corinne, am I going first today, or is it you going?
I have the first question.
Go for it.
You got the timer ready?
It's born ready, war ready. Here it goes.
Elon Musk's Starship rocket blew up for the third time in a row this month. Actually, yesterday. You did say that you wanted to go to space. Are you excited to go to Mars on his back in 10 years?
I don't particularly want to get blown into smithereens, so I'm probably going to pass on that shit. But in his 80th trial of this shit, if it works, maybe I'll take a chance on it in 30 more years. Corinne, I lost my question. Oh no, we're panicking. I know what my question
Wait, no, it's the
is.
second one. Do you have it?
No, I don't. What is going on? The timer's all messed up, Corinne. I don't know what I did. I forgot the screenshot or something's going on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I got it. Hailey Bieber just sold her Rhode skincare and makeup company in a deal that could get her potentially $1 billion. How do you think the Biebs feels about being a trophy husband, a stay-at-home dad, whatever the case may be? Having a
Considering
sugar mama.
considering he's broke as fuck. First of all, Haley, sister, you should have waited to do that until after you divorced this dirtbag because I'm sensing some trouble in the waters in there. I'm calling it now. They'll be divorced by the end of the year. Sister, you should have waited to do this until you were out of that marriage. But anyways, right now we're recording and the Pacers and the Thunder are playing. Oh no, the Thunder is beating the shit out of the Timberwolves, so they're
Mhm.
obviously about to win the series. So it's going to be them and the Pacers in the final. You pick the Thunder to win. Do you think the Pacers are? Do they have a chance in the series?
Pacers still have to win one more game, which they will. I don't know, man. I've been downplaying the Pacers the past 2 years. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals twice, and people are like, oh, there's injuries and shit like that. You still got to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Tyrese Halliburton is really freaking good at basketball, very clutch. He did the big balls dance. I guess that represents what he does in clutch time. They got a really deep team. Do I think they have a chance? Yes. Do I think they'll win? No, I'm still going with the Thunder. My next question, Donald Trump finally did something very important. He offered a full pardon to Todd and Julie Chrisley, who are charged with bank fraud and tax evasion. Will you be able to sleep now that they're free?
No. White collar criminals. Him, the Chrisleys, and him all deserve to be in jail where they were and where he will soon hopefully be. So, speaking of the Trumps, your girl, Melania, first of all, she has a book coming out. Even though she has abandoned her duties as a first lady, she has revealed that her book will be narrated. Her audiobook is going to be narrated by AI. Are you going to tune in to a robot reading the dirty details of her and Donald's marriage?
First of all, who's gonna listen to this shit? Because like clearly people who didn't vote for this fuck aren't gonna listen to it. And I feel like people who did vote for him recognize the fact that she's not doing a goddamn thing, so they shouldn't support her either. And then on top of that, yeah, she's not gonna tell you anything juicy because she's not gonna be allowed to yet. But what I do hope is they eventually get divorced, which will happen at some point, and then she writes another book talking about how weak he is, how small his wiener is, things like that. Stuff I want to hear.
Her and Hailey Bieber. Can't wait for that book.
Yeah, maybe they,
That's a book. That's an audio book I'll be tuning into.
at least the Beebs has talent. That wraps up quick news. Now we're going to go on to our last segment, which is a recommendation. We recommend a show, activity, or something that we would like you to partake in. And Corinne, oh, I'll go first actually. This week I am recommending AP Bio. I stumbled across it on Netflix. It's Glenn Howerton, the dude from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That shit is really hilarious. Like I've been cracking up every episode. He's like pretty much the same character that Dustin Reynolds is in Always Sunny, but it's a great show, worth a watch. If you're looking for like easy watch that you can just play and kind of roll through multiple episodes, check it out on Netflix.
Cool. Okay, for the last week of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, I'm gonna name drop James Wan. If you're a horror lover like I am, there's not a doubt in my mind that you've seen more James Wan films that you even fucking recognize. There's not a horror category on any streaming app that doesn't have this guy's name in it. He did the original Saw, the original Insidious, the original Conjuring, Malignant recently. He did Night Swim, and then he produced all of the other Saws, Annabelles, and fucking The Nun. The guy is he's a horror master. You know what I mean? He's a horror master. I have also heard of is it AP Bio that you said?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it's really good. I heard it's a lot like Abbott Elementary.
Abbott's hilarious too. I
I
feel
heard
like
it's like the
Abbott
same.
is a more accurate interpretation of what the school system is kind of like. This one's just kind of like
A little fantastical.
it's just goofy. Like it's funny, but it's not like meant to be accurate interpretation. Not saying like Abbott's really
Yeah.
accurate. You know what I mean? A little different, a little less family friendly as well. That wraps up episode 12. I apologize, Corinne, for losing the questions. You know, I like to be on top of my game. I also messed up these timers. I don't know if you can see. I was probably really focused on making sure I was fixing them. But episode 12 is in the books.
It's that tequila, man. You gotta stay away from this. Look, I'm get
The
we're gonna get you
smell
we're
makes
gonna
me
get
want to
you on some
vomit.
white wine, man. We're gonna get you on
You
some.
are not. You are not. Hey, if it hasn't happened by now, I mean, this shit is pretty much in my blood at this point. And if it was, it could have got me hooked at a young age. And instead, it wanted me to steer clear. I will not partake in white wine, but I will partake in staying fly.
What the fuck?
Enjoy the episode, Corinne's mom. We're out.